If you ever find yourself reluctantly making things and talking about Biafra, please note these words of mine. The time is coming when everybody will get to see the lights at the end of the tunnel. But what truly matters, what truly matters is the biggest heritage that must be planned. We must take a big step towards what we put ourselves in the big field of what must be gotten. So, as we continue to conceive the light which has not been taken for granted, I must tell you that the time has come for a greater glory. When we say greater glory, we mean a greater glory. So whether they like it or not, the message is pure and simple. This whole thing must be taken seriously, interestingly. That's where the whole situation must begin. Because talking about Biafra is not a coincidence, and everything that is happening must be considered in a two-phase, where everything must be played across. So everything must be conservative, productive, and realistic. So let's continue to produce this whole angle. Everybody must know how to make this whole thing make sense. And when these things finally make sense, we must put ourselves together in the light of freedom. So, as this whole theory begins, everything must be made to know how feasible it has become. Because whether you like it or not, Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu, or Juku has started this whole journey. So finding yourself speaking about it is not a coincidence. And when I mean it's not a coincidence, it is not a coincidence. So we are now moving towards that very circle, that very circumference, that very knowledge of what has become. Because whether I like it or not, big dreams must be produced. And we are stepping towards it. That's where the game should be. If any in Ekuriku, if any in Emereme, Omo Chineke, Adabago Kwesreda. Like I didn't want to say by nature, if any nine eku, the peace of the Lord has been established. The story that I told you all is getting more interesting as time goes on because Amaradike kwesịrị ịma na ebe a sụdọrọ mkpọ o ebe kwesịrị ịga aga. Everything is becoming more interestingly okay. Maka na ekwe oge ekwe ife ekwetere. So as we must consider ourselves into this gateway, we must give it a new consideration. of what must be and what must be taken care of as time reintroduces itself. So, considering this fact, we must help ourselves very considerable to put things together. So on this very day, everything will be, made across because okay, where's your go now? If I get make let them rendition Simon Ekpa, but rendition laws work in a certain way. I'm saying it again, very soon you all will stop hearing from me because we tried our best to post almost every day, and what we got was ungrateful people always insulting us in the comment section. And we have few people that encourages us, thanks to them. But it's sad that these people keeps coming to discourage us and say we don't know what we are saying. There was a time I said what I said that before December 2nd, the day that Simon Ekpa has opened for Biafran declaration, that he will go missing. People kept criticizing. Go back to the videos, they are there. Because people don't know that we go into the future to get what is going to happen. When I cover if I name I think I am if I knew. But at the end of the day, everything is becoming more interesting. Because if we interestingly position ourselves into that very circle, and we're giving out 4 minutes of our time every day makes sense. So the rendition process has been tried in several ways. Now they are looking up to May to see if they can rendition Simon Ekpa. But is it possible? Is it possible? Is it possible? That's the question they keep asking. Is it possible? But for us, of course, it is possible that they cannot rendition him because he stands under the law of Finnish government. But let's watch as everything unfolds because the prayers are now coming in from left to right.